Good morning. It's my off day. And y'all know how I be thinking. And I just thought about some shit. I'm sitting here thinking about my grandma, my mom, like my mom's friends. And I was thinking about my childhood. And am I the only one who actually learned from the matriarchs and their family on what not to do? Like as a mother, raising my children, everything that was done while raising me, I did the opposite with my children. And it's crazy. I never wanted kids. My kids know this. I was trapped. I'm laughing, but I was trapped. My husband trapped me. I was trapped. And then, turn around, down there, right after my 6-week checkup, that nigga trapped me again. So I was just like, I might as well be the best daddy. I ain't want it. I was supposed to be the Black Samantha, okay? If anybody ever watched Sex in the City, I was obsessed with Samantha. I was going to be the first ever Black Samantha, okay? That lady was my idol growing up. And I was watching Sex in the City when it first came out. I'm 42, okay? So y'all got to think about me and my teens, you know what I'm saying? My mindset. I would say this, y'all. Looking at my kids and in my experience out through life, I did everything right. Now, my kids' lives are their own. They don't get no trouble. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a hood parent raising a suburban child. Y'all okay? Because my kids different. I be looking at them like, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes, and this, I'm gonna be real transparent. Sometimes I think that I did my children a disservice because of the simple fact, some of the shit they do, I be like, I told my son, I said, bro, you are so smart, you're stupid. Wow, raising them in the suburbs or just giving them that comfortable cushion, that soft life. Because my kids, let's be clear, my kids grew up soft. My kids ain't want for nothing. And they did, the reason they didn't want for nothing, or the reason is my kids had a soft life pretty much, is because of my traumas. All my traumas taught me, because I knew how it made me feel. My mama, we used to get beat growing up. I never whooped my kids. My mama called me, bitch was my first, middle, and last name. I have never called my daughter a bitch or never called her name. You know what I'm saying? We never got anything for Christmas for real. My kids got an overflow of Christmas gifts. My mama used to dress hideous and embarrass me at school. Growing up, when I went to the school, I used to be so damn trendy that sometimes the security guard used to think that I was one of the students. When it comes to fashion, I'm very into fashion. I was at every football game, every basketball game. I was part of the PTA. I ain't let my kids talk to me crazy, but I let my kids voice their opinions. I let my kids tell me how they feel. I let my kids be mad. You know what I'm saying? Now, respectfully, because, my kids ain't talking to me crazy. Now, just because I ain't whoop my kids, didn't mean I ain't slapped the shit out of them from time to time. I'm just sitting here thinking, trying to figure out, am I the only one who raised their kids kids the total opposite of how they was raised because of trauma? I learned what I learned from the matriarchs and the women in my family is what not to do. I remember when one of my friends in kindergarten got hit by a car in front of me when I was young. My mom was like, shit happened. When my son's childhood best friend passed away, one of the first things I did was talk to him about death, and I got him professional help. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And to this day, my son is 20, and I was in the kitchen the other day, and I said, you want to? I was drinking Remy, and I was making, cause y'all know on my TikTok I like to make mixed drinks, like just come up with mixed drinks and stuff. And I said, you want a taste? And my son said, no. I said, why? He said, I never drank that. And I said, you don't drink? You smoke? I thought you drink too, cause my son smoked weed. And he said, I never drink. I ain't never drunk. I never will. I said, why? He said, cause of Jay. Like, we just gonna call his friend Jay. I said, oh, his childhood best friend was killed by a drunk driver. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like one of the reasons he made that decision, and I said, you always, he said, when I found out, when you told me, and I knew then that I would never drink alcohol. And this was when he was in like the 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? And like, even now, watching my friend get hit by that car, it still bothers me. I still have bad dreams about it, because that was like my first introduction to death. And my mom was like, I sure hate it's a damn shame. And that was it. My mom just said, damn shame. That was it. That was just the example. These are just the examples. I'm just sitting here walking, and I'm thinking about it. And I'm just wondering, am I the only one who, like, my kids, they love me so much. Like, my kids, I remember my husband told my mother-in-law, he was like, I'm gonna tell you something about my kids. He was like, I don't know how I ended up with the wife that I got. She loved the fuck out of her kids. And I do. I love my kids. And he said, I'm the provider. I don't have no beef with my kids. But let's be clear. When they mama mad at me, them kids don't fuck with me. So I'm telling you, if you want to have a relationship with your grandkids, stay on my wife's good side. He was like, because it don't even matter if my wife wrong. Them kids gonna ride with their mama. And they do. My daughter did roll with me so many times. I remember one time I cut up so bad. And when we got in the car, my daughter did what her daddy did. Dude, now mama, you know I'm gonna ride with you till the wheel fall off. But you know you was a little excessive. I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, I did a little bit much, huh? My daughter be like, yeah, but you my mama, I got you. Like, that's how my kids are. And I just don't pat myself on the back. But I'm just wondering, am I the only one who raised their children, who was raised on trauma and experienced a lot of trauma growing up, and then raised their kids? I'm working out, y'all. Raised their kids the total opposite. I mean, y'all know, I hope I'm making sense. Y'all know I be scared when I get on here. I know it don't seem like I be scared because I don't say my words right, and I stutter a little bit, and I can't articulate myself like others. So if y'all don't understand me, hey, it is what it is, okay? Fuck you. And those that do, I love y'all. If ain't nobody told you that they love you, I love you. And if you a book, one of my best in my book girlies, happy reading. Y'all be blessed on this happy Monday.